Imagine you are depressed, or maybe just a bit anxious. You go to a doctor for help. He tells you to lie down. He doesn't put you to sleep. He creates a mild seizure to knock you out for a few minutes. Then he slides it under your eyelid, hammers it through the bone of your eye socket, and swirls it around inside your brain. 10 minutes later you wake up. Your depression might be gone. But so is your personality. You are now a walking zombie. This wasn't a torture method from the Middle Ages. This was America's most popular surgery in the 1940s. This is the story of the lobotomy. And the man who drove a van across the country to destroy thousands of brains simply because he could. Meet Dr. Walter Freeman. He wasn't a surgeon. He was a neurologist with an ego the size of Texas. In the 1930s, mental asylums were hell on earth, overcrowded, smelly, violent. There were no pills for schizophrenia yet. Freeman wanted to be the hero who emptied the asylums. At first, brain surgery required drilling holes in the skull. It was messy and slow. Freeman hated it. He wanted something faster, something he could do in his office during a lunch break. One day, he looked in his kitchen drawer and found an ice pick. He realized he didn't need to drill. The bone behind the eye is paper thin. He could break through it and sever the connection to the frontal lobe, the part of the brain that makes us human. He called it the transorbital lobotomy. Other doctors called it medical vandalism. But the press loved him. Freeman's victims weren't just unknown patients. He destroyed American royalty. Rosemary Kennedy was the sister of future President John F. Kennedy. She was beautiful and vibrant. But she had mild learning disabilities and mood swings. Her father, Joseph Kennedy, was worried she would embarrass the family's political ambitions. So, in 1941, he called Walter Freeman. Rosemary was only 23. During the surgery, Freeman asked her to recite poems and count backward to test if it was working. "God bless America," she recited. Then she stopped, then she mumbled, then silence. The cure turned a vibrant young woman into an infant. She lost the ability to speak and walk. Her father immediately hid her away in an institution. The Kennedy family kept it a secret for decades, while her brother became president. Rosemary stared at a wall, alone, until she died in 2005. After ruining Rosemary, did Freeman stop? No, he accelerated. He bought a van, called it the Lobotomobile, and went on a road trip across America. He visited state hospitals and performed lobotomies like an assembly line. He didn't even wear gloves. He didn't use sterile techniques. Sometimes he would lobotomize two patients at once, one with each hand, just to show off to the press. He targeted anyone, housewives who were too sad, soldiers with PTSD, even children. Howard Dully was just 12 years old. He wasn't insane. His stepmother just didn't like his attitude. She paid Freeman $200. Freeman stuck the pick into the 12-year-old's eye. Howard survived. But he spent his life feeling like something was missing inside his soul. It wasn't the police that stopped Freeman. It was a pill. In the mid-1950s, Thorazine was invented, the first effective drug for psychosis. Suddenly, you didn't need to destroy the brain to calm the patient. Walter Freeman performed his last lobotomy in 1967. The patient died. He was stripped of his license. Today, the lobotomy is seen as one of medicine's darkest chapters, but it reminds us that the line between curing and destroying is terrifyingly thin. How many Rosemary Kennedys were lost to a man with an ice pick and a God complex? If you want to uncover more secrets they tried to bury, subscribe to The Motive.